y'all, it's Brett, and today I have another tip for you. This tip is going to be a way to say hi to everyone at your wedding. I don't know if y'all have ever been to a wedding, but I definitely have, where you didn't actually get to say hi to the bride and groom because they were so busy being pulled in 20 different directions. I've seen so many weddings where people leave at the end of the night and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get to say hi to Aunt Carol or Uncle Steve because you were so busy. You go straight from dances to cake cutting to dinner to blessing to speeches, and then you don't have a whole lot of time left to talk to people. And then if you have an open dance floor, you might be one of those people that just gets so excited and runs out and starts dancing that you forget to actually talk to people. So this video is going to give you a couple of tips on how to make sure that you actually get to say hi to everybody. So way number one is going to be to do a receiving line. This is kind of an old school throwback. It's something that people used to do a long time ago that I don't see a lot of nowadays, but I actually did it for my wedding and I thought it worked out really well. So what you're going to do is after the ceremony, come back down the aisle, but stop right there. And as people are getting up and leaving ceremony to come into the reception space, they're going to stop and they're going to say hi, give you a hug, and then walk into the building. I also like this because they're going to know that there is a long line of people waiting to say hi and get into the building. And so they're not going to try and stand there and talk to you for 5 minutes. They're going to say something for 20, 30 seconds and then keep going. I do recommend having either your maid of honor or your wedding planner standing next to you or a little bit behind you. That way, if you get a chatty Cathy, they can come up and just say, hey guys, we got to keep the line moving. You know, we do have a lot of people waiting. So that way you have somebody who can kind of be the bad guy for you. That way you don't have to be like, okay, bye, keep going. So the receiving line is definitely going to be one of my favorite ways to make sure you say hi to everybody. Number two is going to be a photo dash. That is a way that you're going to quickly see everyone. You don't necessarily get to talk and say hi, kind of like a little loophole into that. But basically what you do is the photographer plays a song and you run from table to table and the photographer takes a photo of you at every single table. So you don't necessarily get to say hi to everybody, but you at least get to see them and get a picture with them. And then my next way that you get to say hi to everybody is going table to table during dinner. So something that you can do is eat alone in the bridal suite before dinner starts. But I will say you're going to have to eat pretty quick. Give yourself 10, maybe 15 minutes tops to eat alone, and then come down into the reception. And then while everybody else is eating dinner, going through the buffet line, you can be going table to table saying hi, talking to everybody. Or if you want, when you go downstairs, you can eat at your table with everybody else. You'll just need to eat again in those 10, 15 minutes and then get up and start walking around table to table to say hi to everybody. Another way that you can do it is actually standing at the bottom of the staircase if that's where you're going to have your buffet. And as people come up and get in line for the buffet, you can be talking and saying hi while they're waiting in line. I've seen a lot of people do this, and I actually think it works out really well because the DJ is going to call 2 tables at a time. So table 1 and 2 get up, head to the buffet line. Well, only one person can go through the line at a time. So if you're standing there talking to people, that way they're not just standing there like, when are we going to get food, waiting in line. You get to actually talk to them, say hi, and it's going to create that natural flow because they're not going to talk to you again for 5 minutes. When they see the buffet is open, they're going to step up and take that place. So having that moment is going to be really special, and it's not going to seem like it's taking forever for the people who are in line. And my last one for you is going to be to go ahead and do all of your pictures before the ceremony starts, so that way you can join cocktail hour. So that is a whole hour, guys. Cocktail hour really does usually last a full hour. You are missing out on saying hi to your guests, standing around talking, having fun, being entertained by the band. If you have like a string quartet or something, it's a really fun time. I love cocktail hour. And so if you are out there taking pictures during that time, you are kind of missing out on that. So if you do a first look with your soon-to-be husband or wife, and then you go ahead and have all of your families come early and you get all of your pictures done before ceremony, you can go straight to cocktail hour after the ceremony, and it is so much fun. You get to hang out, you get to mingle, because during the reception, you're going to have loud music playing. Open dance floor time is loud music. People are dancing, so you don't really get to mingle and talk as much. That's really what cocktail hour is for. So if you go ahead and get all those pictures done out of the way, you get to join that time. Be sure to talk to your photographer though if you want to do that, and find out what time they recommend doing your first look and doing all of your pictures, because it will mean that you're going to need to get hair and makeup finished earlier. Make sure you are allotting for plenty of time to get all of those pictures done. So I hope this video gave you something to think about. If it did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all next time. Bye guys.